So I noticed a lot of y'all doing the columns a bit incorrect because some of y'all would have uneven spacing between your columns, but in real life, if you put down the column on the ground to properly hold up the building, it can be uneven. You have to have some form of unity. So Miss said that your column should be evenly spaced, and when you reach the middle one now, there you can make an exception and change the distance slightly. So as she said, 10 feet, which is 3000 millimeters between all, but as you know, when we offsetting, and so it will be 2800. So let me take out this and show y'all. So for your columns, the first thing you should do is find the midpoint of the platform. Go up. You already should have had one column on the edge on both ends. One column here filled with solid red. Remember, we made columns with polyline. So if you don't remember how to make a column, we just went down 200, across 200, up 200, and connect the last part because it's a square you're trying to make. So the middle column, center it and put it in the middle because we found the midpoint of the span right here. Now you have to start offsetting your 10 feet. So in our case, offset the 3000, the 10 feet, 3000 milliliters. Then you copy the column, you take it from on top here and you place it on the inside, yeah? Then we should see 2800 because we placed it on the inside. 2800 again right here. Go on the next side now, put our line up. This should be filled, but because I erased it, but you know that it's filled in red, bring it across. No, here to the 10 feet, the 3000. So you go 1, you go 2, and the reason now, if you cannot get the 2800, if you try to go more, so you keep going until you can get a 2800 distance between. You copy, take it, bring it on the inside, because as you know, when you measure it now, 2800 should be what you see in here. You go now on the other side, you take the column, you bring it on the inside, 2800. Now when you measure this one here now, 3100, you cannot make any more 2800s, so you stop right there. Miss said the middle one could be an exception and be a little bigger. So everything else must be evenly spaced. 2800, right, wrong. Some of you will have the L shape. So same concept applies. It's easier if you have this shape here to put a column on this side instead of putting it here. Well, you can do what you want, but I mean, it was easier for me to put it on the inside. But Miss say you could put it where I just had it if you want. So look again. 2800, 2800. I couldn't make a next 2800 without making that right there. So you see burnt on the inside there. I copied that one because these were all moving together, which sometimes happens. But yeah, so I could get a 2800 here, but then here this will be less than 2800 and I cannot have that happening. So because now they're too close. So since that my middle point here and this one would be too close if I add it, I just leave it out. If they get too close, it cannot work. Just leave it out. $51.50, $51.50, 2800. The uniformity, that's what really matters. And like I said, if you cannot, you go till you can make any more 2800s, but when you reach this middle one, none of them should be less than 2800. So if anything cannot fit, you leave it out because none of the space in between them should be less than 2800. And don't forget that the section line A, same letter, not AB.